Breaking travel news at the world travel market, and indeed some breaking news now regarding cruising in the Middle East, Qatar in fact. So Lee, Celestyal, debut, what should we say, cruising around the Middle East?
Absolutely, I mean it is breaking news. We've just officially signed our 3-year home porting deal with Qatar. We'll be home ported in Doha. The ship is currently positioning to its new home, winter home port right now. So we will be there in about 20 days, a couple of weeks, ready to start our new winter season. It's a 3-year commitment, so we'll be home porting there for the next 3 years.
So the vessel's on its way up to its new home in Doha. So give us an overview of the vessel you're using and the cruise which people can embark on.
Absolutely, so it'll be the Celestyal journey, so 1,500 passengers. It's a new vessel that we put into service in March this year. It's got some beautiful new concepts on board. But the itinerary, which is really what absolutely our guests are most excited about when they cruise with Celestyal. The itinerary is a beautiful itinerary. Starts in Doha and on the Sunday visits Bahrain. And then we go off to an overnight in Dubai Harbour on the Monday and Tuesday, which is a fantastic spot if anyone knows Dubai. It's a beautiful spot there on the edge of the Palm. Then we visit Sabamayaz, which is a private nature reserve island, Kasab, and then we finish back up in Abu Dhabi before going to Doha.
So the opportunity to experience the major destinations in the Gulf, and you mentioned Sabamayaz, which is absolutely fabulous. I mean, in Wildlife Park, people will not expect to see giraffes roaming around in the Middle East.
Absolutely, and I think that's the beauty of cruising in the Middle East is people generally, from a tourism perspective, they look at the fantastic architecture and restaurants and the brilliant tourism you get in places like Doha and Dubai and Abu Dhabi. What we've done is designed an itinerary. For someone like myself who's been holidaying in Dubai for 15 years, I never expected to see, giraffes roaming around a private little island there, or some of the absolute beauty you get in visiting places like Kasab in Oman. So we've designed an itinerary which has those what we call iconic ports, like Doha, like Abu Dhabi, like Dubai, but then also the hidden gems, those real hidden gems of destinations that people wouldn't know.
Yeah, exactly, those hidden gems, so important. Now, regarding the new vessel, the new cruise liner, what are those new innovations on board?
So we've invested quite heavily in 2 vessels this year. So the first was the Celestyal Journey, and then the Celestyal Discovery. The great thing about the Journey is it's got beautiful restaurants, so you could go to our new speciality restaurant Pink Moon, or new speciality restaurant Greek Grill Seekers. We've also put Cafe Nation, our first speciality coffee shop, on board as well, and then we've invested heavily in our suites. We know that guests and cruisers, they want those differentiation from a suite perspective. So we've invested in new suites, new concepts, and actually what people don't know is we're in the process at the moment investing further in the vessel as it repositions on its long repositioning down. So we're putting some great new touches to the vessel, which I can't reveal yet because I'm very aware that I've got someone that's right next to me.
We'll
that
have to catch up later, maybe on board.
I would say next week we'll be revealing some very interesting news about what we're doing with the vessel, the further investment in the vessel.
So Lee, you're talking about investment, and even more investment. So it indicates how important the cruise sector of travel and tourism is.
Yep.
And on that sort of line or questioning, how important is World Travel Market to you?
It's a fantastic event. So much so that today marks a really special occasion for us that we've signed our partnership with Qatar. I think a year ago was when we started the conversation. We started the conversation here, and I think that's really testament of the power of World Travel Market. It brings together the key people that can do those types of deals. So yes, we travelled to Qatar during this year to progress our conversations, but the conversation started a year ago here, where we started to develop that partnership.
So the journey for the new port harbour winter base is here. Give us a reminder of when the debut sailing will be.
So the first sailing's on the 30th of November, so in only a few weeks' time. And it coincides with a big week in Qatar, because it coincides with the QTM there, which is the Qatar travel market, but as well as that, it's the Qatar Formula One.
Formula One.
We'll be in port for the race days.
And also at the same time as the Qatar National Day as well. So
exactly.
all coming together, some strong synergy there. And thank you very much for joining us on Breaking Travel News.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.